And we're live.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Picks Show.
Sponsored by Bushell's Chicken and Rain Energy. I have switched to Rain. This is Carnival Candy flavor.
That shit's amazing, by the way.
And we have a special sponsor to Jared Goof in the Lamb.
Shout out to Iraqi Vet.
Yes, that fucking shit has brought us so much joy the past couple days.
Alright, so last week, Jaganov and Ash tied for the best record in terms of picks last week.
Damn it, I would have won if I didn't pick Jared Goof in the Lamb!
Alright, so
I guess that's what you get when you pick him.
I came in last, so picks have been terrible for me. Kill me.
Hey, you got a chance to rebound this week.
Man, I've been terrible.
It's a new week!
I've been terrible all year, bro.
It's alright, it's a new week. Fix everything.
Alright,
Get it?
yeah, new quarter. New quarter. New quarter of the season.
Yes, sir.
Alright,
It's
so
quarter number 2.
alright. So
50
first
cents.
first of all, what do you call a 45-cent concert?
Gay.
No, 50 Cent with Nickelback.
Gentlemen, god damn it, the goat.
CBG!
Oh shit!
CBG!
We have a surprise guest.
Hey!
Alright. So CPG is part of this now.
Shit was live too, and he couldn't do nothing about it.
What?
Alright, so you're part of the pick streams now. So hope you're ready for this, CPG. Is he in here still?
Yeah, Dad.
Yes, Ed.
Alright. So how are we gonna do this? What order?
Well,
Yeah.
he's just a special guest. He can go last.
Okay. CPG goes last. Got it.
Yeah, we'll just keep it. Just throw him in there and
Yeah,
back of the
Dragon
bus.
Dragon was original last week. Dragon could be second to last. I think I was third, and then Gabe second.
Yeah, and then it's me. Well,
Yeah.
first it's
Well,
me.
you're first.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
I just dropped my goddamn phone.
Congratulations.
Alright. So Thursday night football. Wow, we actually have a decent matchup tomorrow.
Hey, we played a decent matchup. Well, the Titans suck. But anyway, go on. I'm sorry.
Both these teams are considered good. How about that?
Yeah, there you go.
Rams versus Seahawks in Seattle. Seattle is favored by 1.5.
Already?
What?
It's already, that guy.
That man.
Oh! You mean Jared Goof in the Lamb!
Yeah, him.
Seattle and Rosie Wilson are favored by 1.5.
Should we just do this pick in our bet voice?
Yes, please.
Okay. Everybody knows the deal. Go ahead.
All right.
Explain your analysis.
So I'm gonna go with Jared Goof and the Lambs because I think they're pissed off about losing to Tampa. So I think they're gonna take it out on Seattle. And Seattle has shown that they can be beaten at home this year. So yeah, give me Jared Goof and the Lambs. Alright. I don't think I've ever heard Gabriel do an Iraqi vet impersonation.
Yeah, Gabe, who do you got in your Iraqi vet voice?
Dude, I can't do this fucking.
Try.
GETS.
Yeah, case in point.
God damn, man. Hold
How do you hold on to a voice? Just fucking do it.
I know,
on.
right?
The Rams there. Fuck.
Boo.
That was horrible.
Alright, let me tell you something. The Rams LA
my
Lakers are
God.
pissed off losing at home against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and I'm still not sold on Seattle, even though they're 3-1, and this is a home game. So give me Jared Goff and the Rams over the Seattle Seahawks.
I thought that was Hulk Hogan at first.
That's what I was. I thought I was the only one that was thinking that.
Rams house, brother.
He said, "Let me tell you something, brother."
Let me tell you something, brother.
All right, it's my turn, right?
Yes, Jagganoff, it is your turn.
Okay, well, let me tell you this. I think Jared Goof and the Lambs are starting to go on a downside because of sucks. And now they need to fucking play Blake Bortles. I've been advocating for him all fucking year. So give me, and I'm going to go with the hotter team. So give me Rosie Wilson and the Seahawks.
The way he said Seahawks.
Damn.
That'll clear the fluid out of your lungs. How the fuck does he talk like that?
I have no idea, man.
Like, he always sounds pissed off. It's fucking great.
Army, okay?
All right.
He's the-
like that.
All right, CPG.
No, I love Iraqi man, dude. His voice is fucking awesome.
CPG, your turn.
Hey, Billy. I think this week I'm gonna go with the Seahawks because the Rams have been exposed now.
So 3 LA, 2 Seattle.
Yes.
Alright.
All right. Next game.
I'm kind of surprised with that. I thought everybody.
I thought there was
Seattle.
gonna be just like a lone wolf. I thought there was gonna be a lone wolf where everyone chose LA. Was gonna choose LA.
All right. So now we have.
Again? Not against a good team.
All right. Now we have the Cat Bowl. Jaguars at Panthers. Jaguars at Panthers. Everybody. This is a
fucking event.
yes. Carolina's favored by 3.5 by Vegas. I'm going with the home team and going with CPG's Panthers. Gabriel?
Gabe's got himself on mute. God damn it, Gabe! Every time, man. God damn it, Gabe.
Gabriel!
Why? Gabe, unmute yourself.
Jagging off, I heard that fucking
Bro,
groan.
he does this every single time.
Wait. You heard what?
I heard your groan of disapproval when he said that.
Bro.
It's all right. I'm used to it.
Gabriel!
Gabe!
The fuck, bro?
Gabe.
Fine, I'll go first. This is a really interesting matchup because to me, both teams are very similar. Both teams have their backup quarterback playing very well. Their running games are good, and their defenses are very good. However, to me, what it's really going to come down to is who do I trust more at the moment, Gardner Minshew or Kyle Allen? Don't get me wrong, both of them are off to fast starts, but I've seen Gardner Minshew improve his play, especially last week against Denver and that incredible play he had on 3rd and goal where he just made like 3 or 4 guys miss. So right now, I trust Gardner Minshew a little bit more than Kyle Allen, and that to me kind of breaks the barrier, and I'm going to go with the Jaguars.
Holy shit. I did not expect that coming from you.
No, I got the Jaguars, man.
All right. Gabriel, are you back yet?
He's still on mute.
Oh my god.
Are you shitting me, Gabe? Fucking ruins everything.
Sorry.
Ruins the
Finally, Gabriel! Jacksonville at Carolina.
He's ruining the show like
oh shit!
English language.
He's got the Jags.
Give me the Jags. They're gonna fucking dominate. Next.
All right, Jagganoff.
I'm not even gonna say all that. But
Oh fuck.
But gotta say, man, amidst the Jalen Ramsey bullshit, Gardner Minshew just has that shit about him where he finds a way to win. And since I will be there for the Cat Bowl, all the history, probably rocking my '96 Jimmy Smith throwback. Give me my Jags. Minshew's gonna find a way.
All right, CPG.
You know who he's picking.
Dominate your foes.
Is that all you're saying about it?
No, I honestly think it's going to be a close game, but I'll give it to us winning by 3.
All right.
It's definitely gonna be a close game. I don't
Yeah,
have
it's gonna be a close game,
I
yeah.
don't have any doubt that it's gonna be a fucking. We're in for an exciting. We're in for an exciting day. Just everything on the line too. You know, the series tied up 3-3. Our shit.
25th season.
Yeah, 25th year anniversary. Like this is a big game, man. And I think
I thought it was cool
both teams are gonna come out. What's up?
I honestly thought it was cool that we ended up playing each other our 25th season.
And
Yeah,
on the 100th year of the NFL.
Exactly.
Yeah, definitely.
There you
Definitely.
go. Yeah, exactly.
We've both been around
Yeah.
for a quarter of
But
the
of,
league's
but
history.
of course, this is all gonna get no attention because NFL.
And plus, it's a 1 o'clock game.
I think
Yeah,
it's
whatever.
a
Fuck,
deal
yeah,
between,
whatever. Fuck them. I'll still have fun.
I think it's a little bit of a bigger deal that Panthers and Jags fans.
Dude, we gotta get some Carolina barbecue too. I want to know how it is. Like the whole
Oh,
time,
dude.
like even the times of me driving to Jacksonville, I've never stopped and got some.
Dude. Ain't nobody beating Carolina at barbecue.
What about
Yeah,
Kansas City?
Yeah, man, and I'm under 250 pounds now. I can afford a good pig-out session of some ribs or some brisket or something.
What about Kansas City?
I've been to Tennessee, and Tennessee flaunts their barbecue like it's fucking high and mighty, but our barbecue blows that.
Man, ain't nothing high and mighty about.
Can we next game?
All right.
Really up there though.
All right. The next game, New England at Washington. Hopefully.
Dear God.
Easy.
So I got New England.
This is seriously a game.
Yeah.
Oh,
it is, man. Washington got this shit.
Shut up, Gabriel.
Gabriel.
He's gonna be the lone wolf. Oh!
Dwayne Haskins, I will pray for you.
All right. So I already have.
I like that.
So I already have Gabriel down for New England.
Pats.
Am I next?
I already said you picked New England.
Oh no.
What?
Nah, I'm just playing.
Dude. Is anybody starting to think that the Redskins might be giving the Dolphins a run for their money of the worst team in the NFL?
No.
Either way.
I think they've surpassed the Legion of Broncos. They're fucking bad.
The Broncos, coming from an AFC West fan, they should not be 1-3. They're far from. If they played against the Dolphins, Bengals, or Redskins right now, I would choose the Broncos to beat them easily.
I don't know about the Bengals, but definitely
the Bengals are horrible.
No.
They got
the Bengals.
No.
You're right. The Bengals suck, but like I don't know for sure about the Broncos. But with the Broncos, definitely the Redskins and Dolphins.
The Cincinnati Bengals.
No, they could
sure.
They could beat the
Bengals Kuiper.
They could beat.
I think in that game it would depend on who's the home team or not.
I can't believe I said it after week 1. Oh, the Pistons are not as bad as team as we thought we were.
Yeah, can we get through these picks?
Truth be told, I think we would have dominated Denver if that game was in Jacksonville.
Maybe. I don't know. Let's move on.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So Jagganoff, who you picking?
Oh, the fucking Patriots.
And CPG?
Thank you, honey.
Oh, here you go. I got the Patriots, but I definitely see Dwayne Haskins making some highlight plays on the Patriots.
I hope so.
He's not ready. He's not going to do shit against that defense.
Don't get me wrong. They're still going to get their ass beat, but he's going to have a couple of splash plays.
He's not ready. That New England defense is one of the best.
I'd go along with that. I think you'll do some good things.
I can't buy into that.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
I can't buy into that. Haskins isn't ready, bro, and it showed against the Giants.
All right. Now we got
Don't be surprised, man.
All right.
Well, look at this fucking offensive line too.
The Patriots struggle with mobile quarterbacks.
All right. Well, fuck it. Next game.
Now we've got the Buffalo fucking Bills with Matt Barkley at quarterback, probably.
Oh God!
That
Against-
Is that going to
sucks.
be the starter?
Against the Titans.
It don't look like Josh Allen's gonna be
Wait, what's
ready,
the-
Oh,
unfortunately.
then that just okay. Go ahead, Nick.
Against the Titans.
All right.
I'm gonna go with Tennessee here. Matt Barkley is terrible. And that's all I gotta say.
That Barkley is terrible.
I'm next.
That's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate to choose, but yeah, I got the Titans up.
I got the Titans. Are you sure he's going to be out?
It's not looking good.
All right, then I got the Titans. Whatever.
All right, guys. So
Don't you fucking-
shut up a minute. I agree with you guys wholeheartedly that Matt Barkley is a terrible quarterback. I don't know how he's still in the league. But
Don't you dare.
here's listen, here's the thing. Buffalo's defense is still very good. And and we've seen it this year. When the Titans play good defenses, they don't do shit. Look at the teams they beat. Cleveland and Atlanta both have god awful defenses.
I wouldn't say Cleveland's is god awful.
Dude, their defense sucks. And also
Miles Garrett?
Denzel Ward.
They have a couple. Okay, guys, they have a couple players, but the majority of that defense sucks. Being all the way real. Miles Garrett and Denzel Ward, they're about the only two players I can think of for Cleveland's defense.
Olivier Vernon.
Okay, whatever. I don't care. And Olivier Vernon's a goddamn. But anyway.
A queen.
You're fucking idiot, CPG. But anyway. One thing, they don't need that. But if they follow the similar game plan that we have, and shut down Derrick Henry and make Marcus Berry beat them, they have a chance to win the game. Not to mention, Devin Singletary is coming back. The game's in Buffalo. If they run the ball well, Tennessee is going to.
Bro.
Buffalo is going to win this game.
It's in Tennessee, jacking off.
Okay, whatever. I don't give a shit. There's going to be like 5 meth heads in the goddamn stadium. Because that's how their stadium's. But anyway, I think the Bills' defense shuts them down. I think the run game gets going, and as long as Matt Barkley doesn't have to do too much, the Bills are winning this game. So I'm taking the Bills. Fuck the Titans.
Oh, by the way,
Hey, can
wait.
I change my pick?
Gabe, no. Our picks, our picks are set in stone. Our picks are set in stone.
No, he can change it, but really, Gabe,
Dude, he makes a good point.
You're smarter than that. Dude, Matt Barkley is terrible. He's gonna fuck up that game if they start.
But he doesn't have to be good, and as long as he doesn't have to,
Fine, I won't change it. Shut up. Next.
CPG, who you got?
I think that Tennessee actually kind of has a pretty good defense.
CPG, who you got?
They can't stop the run.
CPG
had one of his worst games against y'all earlier this year.
Huh?
Didn't Fournette had a bad game against the Titans earlier this year?
60 yards.
Okay. They can clearly stop the run then.
All right, CPG.
But also that's just Leonard Fournette. You're talking about Frank Gore and Devin Singletary, and the Bills do have a better offensive line.
CPG, are you present?
I can't buy into that. If you get this pick right, I'll never doubt you again.
Okay.
CPG.
Okay.
CPG. Your turn.
CPG.
What is he doing? He's not on mute.
CPG!
Oh my god.
Bruh. Oh my god.
I'm not gonna say nothing because I did the same thing, and I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, you better not.
From now on, we need to set aside all of our activities for this if we're going to be part of it.
It's usually
CP.
never a problem.
Can we just skip them for CPG and then we just
Yeah, when he comes back, well, he can make his pick on this game.
While we're waiting for a short bit, I forgot some of the Vegas spreads. For the Patriots game, they're favored by 15.5. And for the Tennessee Buffalo game, Titans are favored by 3.
Get the fuck out of here.
All right.
Cookie!
The fuck?
Oh,
I guess he saw a cookie.
No, the Sharks game started. Cookie!
Yay.
All right. So now we have the Baltimore Ravens at the Pittsburgh Steelers. Ravens are favored by 3.5.
I don't want to talk about this fucking game.
This is actually an interesting game, actually.
It ain't interesting.
I
know what's gonna happen, but I don't want it to happen.
I got the Ravens winning.
I'm surprised you're gonna choose who I think you're gonna choose. Gabe?
I got. Fuck. I got the. Oh no, I got the Steelers. Let's go.
Of course you do.
Yep.
Where's the game at?
It's in Pittsburgh.
Okay.
Ooh, that actually makes it interesting.
Ash.
I got the Ravens.
Of course you do, faggot.
I mean, their defense clearly has not played well the last couple weeks. I think this is going to be a wake-up call against Mason Rudolph. I mean, yeah, he had a good game, but that was against.
He didn't even really have that good of a game. Most of his passes were like 2-yard passes.
I mean, he played good enough to win, and
he managed the game.
It's time for a reality check on Mason Rudolph, and I got the Ravens.
And here I was saying Mason Rudolph wasn't ready, but everyone was like, "Oh, he's got potential."
I never.
I always thought he had potential.
All right,
my turn.
Yeah, go ahead.
Is Ash done sucking dick on Jackson?
I'm taking the Steelers.
All right. CP.
The games in Pittsburgh. These two, no matter how they're playing, they usually split the series. I'm gonna give it to the home team, especially since Baltimore is starting to go on a fucking downward spiral. As I predicted when they play teams that are better than them, and even Cleveland beat the fuck out of them.
CPG, are you back?
The Cleveland's a good team.
After all,
they ain't that good.
After
we're gonna figure out with their coming out.
We don't know about Cleveland yet, really.
All right, next game.
All right, so the next
CPG's gone.
Oh, did he leave?
Damn.
Oh well.
Jesus Christ.
Well, he was an extra, so.
I guess an extra for the Cat Bowl. At least he answered for the Cat Bowl.
Yeah, I mean, still a good show so far.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Ravens Red Zone said, "Stop crying, jacking off."
Crying about what?
About the Ravens, I guess.
What? Because I picked their sorry asses to lose?
Yeah, I guess. All right, so I guess CPG picked 3 teams, so he's not gonna win the picks this week.
Oh, motherfucker.
All right. We'll get back to the ESPN app here so I can get the Vegas totals. All
It's
right.
probably going to be a loss.
All right.
No.
Cardinals at Bengals. Let me check the Bengals are actually favored by 3. Y'all there?
Yeah,
we're still here.
All right.
You pick first, dude.
Yeah, I know. I just didn't hear anybody. I was just making sure that my internet was still all right. This is tough because neither of them have won a game. But you know what? I'm going against Vegas here, and I'm gonna pick Arizona. Kyler Murray gets his first win. Gabriel?
Gabe?
Yeah, I got Arizona as well.
All right.
Hey, man. Arizona, yeah, they've been struggling, but they have been in some games. So have the Bengals, but in some of the games that they lost, they didn't even have a chance in those games. And they were against, like, okay teams like the 49ers and Steelers. And yes, I'm calling the 49ers okay for now. Yeah, I got Kyler. I got the Cardinals. I got Kyler Murray getting his first one, man. I think it's overdue. Give me the Cardinals.
Jagging off.
Yeah, I agree. Kyler's overdue for a win. Give me the Cardinals.
All right. So our first unanimous. Well, wait. New England was unanimous. Never mind.
Yeah, you got to be on crack to pick against New England versus Washington.
All right. Atlanta at Houston. I'm going with Houston. I think this is pretty easy.
I already know what
Houston
Jagannath's
as
going to
well.
choose. I'm going to go with Houston.
And jagging off?
Houston, Atlanta's just.
Whoa,
fucking
really?
awful.
Oh, are you fucking kidding me? What the fuck, Sharks?
Dude.
He's saying what the fuck to the Sharks.
Listen to me.
Yeah.
I'm
No,
not.
no, no,
I'm
not,
not.
not you, the
Houston.
game.
Houston. No, listen to me. Houston honestly is playing bad right now, but after what I saw with that Atlanta versus Tennessee games, that was just horrible. Like Atlanta is just one of the most god awful defenses I've ever seen in my life, and I think it might be time to hang it up for Matt Ryan. So yeah,
Or for Matt Ryan to run.
Yeah, I got
Run.
Unfortunately, I got Houston.
Dang, calling for Matt Ryan to hang it up?
I really hope I'm wrong and we see the Atlanta of like back when they went to a fucking Super Bowl, but I don't think it's happening.
All right, so now
Gotta go with Houston, unfortunately.
let me see what the spread is for that one really quickly. Houston is favored by Houston's favored by 5.5.
It's Atlanta spreading their ass cheeks and letting fucking Houston just violate them. That's the spread.
Houston's favored by 5.5. So
Anyway.
Tampa Bay versus New Orleans at New Orleans. New Orleans is favored by 3.5.
Fuck the rest of the baseball game. Fuck this.
Is New Orleans and who?
New Orleans and the Buccaneers at New Orleans. New Orleans is favored by 3.5. I'm gonna go with New Orleans here because they honestly, even without Drew Brees, they're still playing well. I think they're just an all-around very well coached team. Their defense looked very solid versus Dallas. That offense has to get it rolling with Teddy, but Teddy did enough to win. So I'm gonna go with New Orleans.
Teddy also played a great defense.
Dallas is okay.
Gabe.
Yeah, I got the Saints just because they're at home, and their defense is way better. So yeah, Saints.
All right, Ash.
Like what Gabe was saying, because the Saints are home, I'm going to choose the Saints. However, if they were at the road, I would probably choose Tampa Bay. The thing that holds me back from picking the Buccaneers is the fact that like their defense is solid. I don't trust Teddy Bridgewater. You know, he almost did everything to help Dallas New Orleans lose that game. And yeah, I'm gonna go with the Saints, but I don't feel good about it. You know,
Right.
I'm gonna go with the Saints.
Jagganoff?
I'm taking the Saints just because like I think Tampa Bay winning last week was more LA fucking up than it was
Don't you
Tampa being a good football team.
don't you mean
And
Jared Goof and the Lambs?
yeah. But nah, I think what was that? What was it? God damn, it made me lose my train of thought. I think if Tampa actually had a quarterback, they would be a good team. But Jameis is just a fucking turnover machine. And I'm taking the safe pick, which is the Saints.
All right. Who would have thought that the
What?
Saints would be 2-0 without Drew Brees?
No
It ain't like
kidding.
Teddy Bridgewater's ass.
Especially
I
against
know,
good teams
but
like Dallas and Seattle. Like,
exactly.
That's impressive.
At
But
Seattle too.
The thing though, if they had like a shit backup quarterback, they might not be. But like, Teddy's still a good quarterback though, dude.
He's a game manager.
Okay. Can he be like a starter? Yes, he's like a bottom 5 starter.
I'll
But
tell you. I bet Minnesota wishes they kept him instead of giving Cousins all that goddamn money.
Well, they traded a first-round pick for fucking Sam Bradford,
you know
so
what, Jacob? You're right about that. You are right about that. They should have.
I would rather have Teddy right now.
They should have, honestly.
well, with Teddy's injury, you know, they weren't sure if he was ever going to play again. Oh!
Where the hell were you?
I got a phone call, damn it.
All right, can we?
No, we'll do CPG's picks here really quickly.
Yeah.
All right, CPG, Buffalo versus Tennessee. Who you got?
Tennessee.
All right.
I'm the lone wolf.
Do it. Hey.
Okay. Ravens at Steelers.
Ravens.
Gavins. I hope Ravens Red Zone's listening. Trash him, faggot.
What was the other game? I feel like that was another game.
Cardinals at Bengals.
Yeah, that game.
Cardinals.
Hey, so we're all choosing Cardinals.
And
that's a clean sweep, ladies and gentlemen, and you know what that means.
No, wait. Atlanta at Houston.
Houston.
And
sleep with Atlanta as well.
Houston. And Tampa Bay versus New Orleans.
New Orleans.
All right.
The Tampa Bay Yucks.
All right. So we were unanimous on 3 straight games. So.
And you know what that means, ladies and gentlemen. Tune in next week, and you will be the lead dog.
What?
You know that shit Fox does?
No.
The lead dog shit where they make the picks on the pregame show.
Oh.
What the hell? Why?
I'm sorry, I forgot you watch CBS.
I watch Fox. I watch any channel where there's football.
Next game.
Oh, okay.
The AFC teams are on CBS.
All right, so now we have Vikings at Giants. Now, if Eli were playing, this would be a no-brainer. But
no, you're not going to.
Kirk Cousins has played really bad away.
Really.
He's played against really good defense. The Giants' defense is terrible. Don't
They
you
shut
do it, Nick.
shut down DH great.
Nick, don't you? No.
And don't say I'm biased. I've chosen the Vikings most times this season.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, I'm just saying.
I'm choosing the Vikings.
Ladies and gentlemen, trans of all type, listen.
All right, Gabriel.
Yeah, Vikings as well.
It's a safer pick.
I got the Vikings, man. Yeah, Daniel Jones looks nice, and honestly, it's Saquon. It's
What the
Saquon
fuck?
playing. Considering the fact that they got Golden Tate back as well this week,
Golden Shower Tate.
I probably would have chose the Giants, but since Saquon is hurt, since Kirk Cousins at some point needs to wake up, and what better way to do it against that god awful defense known as the
Who
New
the
York
fuck
Giants?
named their kid Gold?
He'll have a bounce
Right?
back game, and the Giants and the excuse me the Vikings.
I don't
will
think
win
that's
this
really
game.
his name,
I hope not. God.
CG. Who the fuck names their Golden?
All right, Jagganoff, who you got?
Got the Giants.
Oh, explain, sir.
Kirk Cousins is fucking god awful.
That Giants defense is god awful.
Well, god awful and god awful is gonna fucking cancel
The
out.
Vikings
the only-
also have Dalvin Cook.
Yeah,
He might-
exactly.
He might have a good day, but I don't know. I liked it. I think Daniel Jones is playing good ball. I'm kind of eating my words what I said about him, where I thought he was going to be hard. Oh, and by the way, I want to bring this up too. When everybody's like, "Oh, we all laughed at Dave Gettleman for taking Daniel Jones 6th overall, and now he's playing good." Yeah, true, he's playing good. I think we all knew there was a chance Daniel Jones could be a pretty good quarterback. Here's the problem. You still could have had him at 17 and then picked Josh Allen, jackasses. So it was still a stupid. So it was still a stupid ass pick.
They said that Daniel Jones was not going to be there, and that Denver was in conversation with him with the 10th overall pick.
I think that's bullshit, but whatever. Giants, Lone Wolf.
Wait, CBG. Oh, okay. Now, when the shoe's on the other foot, Jagganoff.
CBG.
I'm not used to it. I've been
Vikings
the
and
last
Giants.
pick all 4 weeks.
Ladies and gentlemen, trends of all kind, I'm going with the Giants.
Oh,
no,
no.
Jagganoff. No Lone Wolf.
You howled for nothing.
I still got the one Lone Wolf pick.
It's nerve for nothing.
I'm gonna laugh at all of you when Buffalo beats Tennessee.
All right, and for that game, Minnesota's favored by 5.5.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
Is that in New York?
It is.
No, it's in Bank of Asshole Stadium.
Bank of
That's right, ladies and gentlemen and trans of all kind. Tune in this Sunday at 1 o'clock on CBS to witness the 2019 Cat Bowl.
All right.
That's another goddamn flag.
All right. I'm surprised this game isn't really early in the morning since it's in London.
Oh.
All right. We have the Chicago Bears facing the Oakland Raiders.
Oh my god.
In London. And you know what? Chase Daniel played well, but
Are you serious?
You know what? I'm taking Oakland.
Wow. All right.
Okay.
I'm proud of you, Nick.
I think Derek Carr is going to outperform Chase Daniel. The key is they have to. Why am I echoing?
I don't know.
All right. Well, the key to this game for Oakland is the quick passing game. They can't sack you if the ball's already out of your hands, right? So, slant routes, curls, screens, use that to your advantage. I got Oakland. Help us out, Ash.
Gabe? I already know Gates' pick. All right, honestly, he's gonna. Gabe, who you got?
Honestly, I'm sorry, Ash.
Really?
Dude, I mean, Camille Mack, dude.
Camille Mack.
You know what I
Camille
mean?
Mack.
Camille.
Ladies and gentlemen,
You
at
know what I
Trans of
mean,
all
Camille
type,
but-
this is our rapid
So you
fire
got the
question
Bears.
brought to you by
Nah,
Bush's
I got the
Chicken.
Raiders.
Holy
But
shit,
I would
you
not
got the
be
Raiders too?
surprised-
Holy shit!
I would not be surprised if the Bears do end up winning, though, just because of that defense.
Fair.
This
I
game honestly
got
can
the-
go either way.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Ash.
All right, like what Gabe and Jagoff were alluding to, this game can go either way. Mitchell Trubisky is going to be out. Chase Daniel is in. Roquan Smith is probably going to be out. Akeem Hicks might be out. And this offense of the Bears, again, I'm not as scared of this Bears offense as I was last week in Indianapolis. The Indianapolis offense was banged up. The Bears receivers are like okay at best, and their best receiver is Allen Robinson. I like Garyon Collier matching up well against Robinson. Their running game is supposedly good, but the last time I checked, what's his name? David Montgomery has had more.
Allen Robinson is a fucking disgrace.
Josh Jacobs. Yet Josh Jacobs has over 100 yards more rushing yards
Allen
than
Robinson eats
David
Asian
Montgomery. So if we
penises.
can contain, like we did it last week against the Indianapolis Colts, contain their running game and make their offense one-dimensional with
He takes loads in the
Daniels,
eye.
we really have a good chance defensively. Now, offensively, though, it is going to be tough. However, though, I feel like if we can score 17
Worthless
points
sack
or
of
more, we're going to win the game. Because if our defense just doesn't fuck up and lay an egg, and we play well like we did last week against Indianapolis, that puts us in a strong position to really win this game. And I wouldn't really call it an upset. I think this game could go either way. And
Robinson
again,
drinks
like
rat
Nick
piss.
said, we gotta maybe adapt our game to the quick passing game and whatnot. But I think the key is going to be Josh Jacobs. I understand the Bears. Shut the fuck up. The Bears run defense is no joke, but I have a good feeling that Josh Jacobs is really going to have a good game. And if he does, I really think we're going to win this game. So I got, you know what? Raiders, 3-2, heading into the bye week. Let's go.
That's a surprise.
All right, Jagonoff.
I will choose the Oakland Raiders because all the injuries the Bears have. Ash did pick the Jaguars for once, so I'll give him that. Allen Robinson's a fucking disgrace, so I want him to lose and fail miserably at everything he does. He was a one-hit wonder and a piece of shit that needs to be eradicated from the NFL as soon as humanly possible. Allen Robinson. Honestly though, this game could go either way. I don't think Mitchell Trubisky being out makes that much of a difference because he's kind of sucks. But I like the Raiders' chances of winning this game better, so I'm gonna pick the Oakland Raiders here.
All right, CPG.
I'm picking the Raiders because I think they got the edge over
Are you?
the Bears.
Whoa! Everybody is choosing the Raiders.
They got the edge over the Bears because of the injuries, and this is their opportunity to take this moment and get some momentum.
Allen Robinson eats baby
This is their
dicks.
opportunity to take this moment and get some momentum and save the season. They have no excuse to lose this game.
Take
if they
this
do.
moment for Allen Robinson to
Fuck
shove
it.
bricks up his
I'll
ass.
take it. I'll take a unanimous Raiders.
All right, and
I'll
just so
take
you
Allen
guys
Robinson
know,
tearing his ACL.
and
Yeah,
but
in some ways, though, CPG, you are kind of, there is pressure this game for the Raiders to win because this is the best chance for the Raiders to win because of Chicago's injuries and considering the fact that the Raiders again are coming off a huge win against the Colts and
by the way,
Trubisky's hurt.
Listen.
Wait.
Ladies and gentlemen and trans of all type, this next segment is called Rapid Fire and it's brought to you by Bush's Chicken.
But yeah, we all win against Vegas. Vegas has the Bears by 6.
Fuck
Are
Vegas.
you fucking kidding me? 6 points? Hey, if
Vegas.
the Bears win, it ain't gonna be by 6. It's gonna be close.
Fuck
Like
Vegas.
3 or less points.
And fuck Allen Robinson.
All right.
Everything he stands for.
Now we have the New York Jets at the Philadelphia
I'm gonna eat
Eagles.
I'm gonna eat it.
Yes, we have Wait, we have the Gets at Philly. I'm choosing Philly. This is easy.
Yeah, Eagles. Next.
I'm going with in the Philadelphia Eagles. However, though, if
Yeah,
Sam
and
Darnold
the
plays, they have a
Philadelphians.
shot because their secondary is horrible.
Yeah, but
But
it's Luke Falk at quarterback.
it's not enough, even with Le'Veon Bell there as well.
It's Luke Falk at quarterback, though. So
No, I meant if Sam Darnold, because Sam Darnold might play this week, and if he does, they have a shot. But to me, that's still not enough to beat the Philadelphia Eagles in Philadelphia. So I got the Eagles.
all right, Jagganoff.
Even with Sam Darnold, they don't have a shot. Ash, I'm sorry, I know that's your boy, but dude, he's not that good. I'm sorry.
Bro, he
My
hasn't
opinion.
even had a chance to play because he's been hurt or sick.
I just don't see it with him. But anyway,
CPG.
yeah, I got the cheese. I got a cheesesteak in the Eagles.
What up? It's your boy. Eat that pussy 445.
Gabe's slitting his wrist
And
now.
I'm picking the goddamn Eagles.
I'm picking the goddamn Eagles.
All right, we're unanimous with the Eagles. I'm shocked that no one chose the Bears. Honestly, I'm kind of.
I kind of am too. I thought Gabe
I thought there was going to be at least like
Bears.
2 people choosing the Bears.
All right.
I just think with their injuries and shit, I think it's a game Oakland can win.
Hopefully now we don't lose, because if we do, then I'm going to be upset. We're all going to look like fucking idiots.
Well,
Yeah.
half of the time we look like fucking idiots on this shit anyway.
True.
I mean, look at last week. No one picked Tampa Bay, and then one week you picked the fucking Eagles.
Oh, the Sharks scored.
We
Nice.
all thought you were a fucking retard.
All right. Broncos at Chargers. Go Chargers. Go Chargers. Go. I'm going with the Chargers.
Yeah, I got the Chargers as well.
I got the Chargers.
Now go Chargers, go. Yeah, Legion of Broncos sucks. Chargers.
CPG.
What's the game?
Broncos at Chargers.
He said it was the game.
What?
Chargers.
Okay.
We are unanimous again.
Shout out to Thomas Davis.
All right.
Oh, never mind.
All right. So, Packers at Cowboys. You already know what I'm going to choose. Aaron Rodgers is the Cowboys' daddy. He's won a Super Bowl in Jerry World. He's beaten the Cowboys like crazy in Jerry World.
My dad is in Jerry.
I got the Packers all day.
He's had sex with Olivia Munn and Danica Patrick in Jerry's World.
Probably.
In Jerry's Skybox.
Yeah, probably. Gabe?
He's sitting on Aaron Rodgers' load as we speak.
Gabe.
Is this at Dallas?
Yeah, but the thing is, the Packers usually own the Cowboys in Dallas.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, choo.
Yeah,
How
but you know
easily
what?
the Gabe's mind is
Sorry,
influenced.
man, but I have the Packers.
Wait,
Ash.
is that Packers or
It's
Cowboys?
exactly what
He
you
said-
Aaron Rodgers is their daddy.
Ash?
Yeah, you know what? The last week, the Cowboys, man, they're such a tease, man. They do this shit like every single year where they beat like really bad teams. When they play against upper level competition, they either struggle or they lose. They lost to a backup quarterback. Whether you like Teddy Bridgewater, he's a backup quarterback. They didn't even have to score a touchdown to win the game, man. The Packers are going to come in pissed off. That was a bad loss against the Philadelphia Eagles. Aaron Rodgers is going to come in pissed off. And yes, that is a really good defense, but I got Aaron Rodgers. I got the Packers.
Jagganoff?
Oh man, this is actually a game that's a call. Who the Packers? Did the Packers win last? Oh no, they lost, didn't they?
Yeah, but we had a couple of people injured and that are going to be coming back.
That's no fucking excuse. God.
I'm just saying it's going to help our run defense tremendously.
Yeah, I got the Packers.
CPG?
He's on mute.
CPG.
You.
Ladies
here we
and
go again.
gentlemen, and trans of all type, I pick the Packers.
We all going Packers as well.
Dang, we are surprisingly in heavy agreement this time around.
I know, right?
It is
So
kind of
I
weird.
think the only
I almost
disagreement.
picked Dallas to be different.
I just can't pick Dallas because of the fact that they lost the way they did against the fucking Saints. That was embarrassing. Man.
All right, and now we have Sunday Night Football. Colts at Kansas City.
Oh,
Oh yes.
oh my God! Next game.
Red Ranger. Red Ranger.
Listening.
The Red Ranger.
Gabriel.
Hold on. If Savior's listening, hide the knives. Don't kill yourself.
Gabriel.
What are
Gabriella.
you talking about the Red Ranger? He plays for the Jags.
Oh.
Dumbass. He
What are you
doesn't.
talking about? Yeah, I got
Patrick Mahomes.
Curly Fuck.
You said curly fuck.
The fucking Chiefs.
As someone with curly hair, I take offense to that.
You don't even have curly hair anymore.
Oh my
It's
God.
still
Why
curly.
is this- Oh my God! Why is this
You
even a
straighten
game?
that shit.
Why is this
Man, I ain't got the patience for that shit.
Oh man, I have the Colts. Anyways,
What?
next game. Just kidding. I have the Chiefs. I have the Chiefs. Man. Fucking Colts. They're banged up, and even if the OG were still there, I would still choose.
Oh, gee.
There's
I would
no
still
OG.
choose the Chiefs.
Why do you call him that? There's nothing original about him. That's the stupidest fucking nickname ever for somebody.
Your turn.
Jagging off.
God. Red Ranger, help us out and defeat the evil Colts.
Fuck you.
Take it to Chiefs.
OG, Angela.
Taco in your ass.
Let's hope the biscuit brisket. Let's hope biscuit Brissett.
Are you trying to say or brisket?
I don't care. I hope he brings the biscuit and upsets the Colts, but it's not gonna happen. Or Chiefs, it's not gonna happen.
All right. CPG, who you got?
I got the Red Ranger.
All right. So again, another unanimous pick.
Dude, we gotta separate just
This
for the hell
next
of
game.
it.
This
though,
one might
we're gonna
split.
have- we're gonna
This
have
might
mixed
split
for
us.
sure. We're gonna have mixed.
Monday.
I hope so. Or they're
Monday Night Football.
Ba-ba-ba-ba.
Oh, have I
Monday
been
night
waiting for this?
commercials with
About to
recent
hear what
versions of
I'm
football.
You're
Browns.
gonna hear a lot from me about this one.
Browns at Niners.
Time for a reality check, Niner fans.
Oh Christ.
Browns at Niners. It looks like the Browns are starting to get it together on offense, and their defense didn't look half bad either.
Yeah, this game's gonna split us.
So I'm going with the Browns.
Oh, baby, twerk that ass.
My turn?
Yes.
I got the Niners.
Okay. All right, Ash. Say what you got to say.
Have I been waiting for this pick, man? The most overrated 3-0
Take a
team I've
shit if
ever
you need
seen in my life. Who have they beaten? They almost lost the fucking Pittsburgh Steelers by committing 5 turnovers. The Cleveland Browns, okay, are coming off a huge win against the Baltimore Ravens. Yes, they're 2-2, but they were just warming up. You got my boy Baker
He said
Mayfield
they
under the bright lights,
up.
man. He's gonna light it up, man. Now here's the thing.
I'm sorry. Hold on.
Here's the thing.
He said they were just warming up, you know?
Wait, what?
I cannot believe he seriously fucking said that.
What did I say?
They were just warming up, you know? I cannot believe you fucking said that.
Hey, sometimes the first few weeks of the season, teams don't know who they are. Look, the way I see it, the Browns had a horrible game against the Titans, maybe some jitters. Then they beat the Jets like they were supposed to. Then they lost to the Browns. Granted, I'm not the Browns. I'm sorry, the Rams. Granted, the Rams are still a good team, and they were in the game, and it was just bad play calling by Freddie Kitchens. Then they beat the Ravens in Baltimore, and they were a heavy underdog, 7-point underdog. Listen, man, I believe in Baker Mayfield. I believe in this Browns offense. Nick Chubb, Odell Beckham, Jarvis Lynch, and guess who's back apparently? Antonio Callaway, their slot receiver. The only chance that the 49ers have in this game is if they're 49 is if they're excuse me, is if their D line, can get after Baker. But the thing is though, Baker, man, he knows how to use his legs, he knows how to roll out, man, and if you give him time, man, dude, this Niners secondary is going to get exposed. Okay. Now on the other side of the football, the offense, like it's good and all. Don't get me wrong. Even though Jimmy G is low key a systems quarterback, but I, I think that Myles Garrett might have a day because this Niners O line is still suspect, man, and Joe Staley is still out, and yeah, man, I got the Browns winning this game. I got them winning in convincing fashion as well. My final score: Browns 27, 49ers 20, 21.
21.
2021 doesn't matter.
Fuck.
Browns gonna win this game.
21.
Browns are gonna win.
Hey, Ash, what's 9 plus 10?
21.
Haha, you stupid. All right.
Now let's
Jagganoff.
One more thing. This is gonna be a test now for tonight.
Yeah, Chris, let him go down, please.
All this shit that 49er fans have been talking about, this is it. You're playing a real team in the Browns. I want to see that same energy come game day. But once you guys start losing, I'm not gonna. I swear to God, I'm not gonna hear anything from you guys likely because that's who you are. You like to talk shit when your team is good, like to be all Mr. Big Just. But when your team sucks, you just like to hide in the fucking bush.
I thought that was AB.
That's what I was getting ready to say.
All right.
I better not see that. I better not see that if you lose to the Browns. I better not.
All right, Jagganoff.
This is kind of wishful thinking, and since we're not unanimous on this, I'm gonna pick the Browns for one reason. Their fans have not shut the fuck up about this goddamn team. Like, dude, you turned the ball over 5 times against the fucking Steelers. If they weren't so bad, you'd have lost. Like, I don't buy that team at all. I think it might even be the Seahawks division. So, I'm gonna take the Browns.
What are you talking about? It's Jared Goff and the Lambs division.
I don't trust his ass either.
What? You don't trust Jared Goff and the Lambs?
No, I don't trust Jared.
He still threw for over 500 yards.
Yeah, but he threw 3 picks.
Yeah,
dude, I especially without Todd Gurley being right, I don't. If he were right, I probably would say the Rams will probably take the division.
All right, and last but not least, CPG.
CPG.
What was it again?
Browns at Niners.
Oh, Niners.
Oh.
Yeah, fuck you too.
Is it because they're at home, or?
That's about as split as it can get right there.
I just think the Niners are trending upward right now.
All right, so let's go through these picks again. My picks were the Rams, the Panthers, the Patriots, the Titans, the Ravens, the Cardinals, the Texans, the Saints, the Vikings, the Raiders, the Eagles, the Chargers, my Packers, Kansas City, the Chiefs, and the Browns. Gabriel's were the Rams. The Jags, the Patriots, of course, Titans, Steelers, Cardinals, Texans, Saints, Vikings, Raiders, Eagles, Chargers, Packers, Chiefs, Niners.
God's come.
Ash
God.
Ash also took Jared Goof and the Lamb.
Beat that bitch with a bat.
He also took Jacksonville, New England, Tennessee, Baltimore, Arizona, Houston, New Orleans, Minnesota, Oakland, Philly, Chargers, Packers. Kansas City and Cleveland. Jagonoff chose Seattle. He chose Rosie Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks.
I can't believe I'm the only one that picked them.
No, CBG chose them too.
Oh, okay.
Jacksonville,
And the ACB.
Duval.
New England,
Go,
Buffalo.
you stupid fucks.
What?
He's talking to the A's.
I was about to say, I just heard stupid fucks. I was like, wait a minute, what?
The Steelers.
The fucking, maybe. Oh.
Cardinals, Texans. What the fuck is that noise?
Something CPG's doing. I think he's playing with himself.
The Saints, the Giants, the Raiders, Eagles, Chargers, Packers, Chiefs, and Browns. And CPG, the guest of honor, took Seattle, Carolina, New England, Tennessee, Baltimore, Arizona, Houston, New Orleans, Giants, Raiders, Eagles, Chargers, Packers, Chiefs, and Niners. So,
And Allen Robinson eats big hairy dicks.
God damn!
These biscuits.
Biscuits.
I'm not. I'm on a roasting spree with that.
These biscuits?
Damn, I had to get me a Mountain Dew.
Ain't nothing like a good Mountain Dew.
The greatest soda of all time, right, Gabe?
Gabriel loves Mountain Dew.
He loves. Hey, he's gonna love it even more if the Dodgers and Yankees play each other and he likes to dump it all over his head.
I hate that hillbilly shit, man.
Hey, man, I already told you I'll think about it.
You hate that hillbilly shit, don't you, bro?
Well, yeah.
That's what you told me. You hate that hillbilly shit.
All right. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching our picks. Well, we can still be in the Discord chat.
And remember,
But what if we say something funny?
ladies,
Fine.
trans of all type, this has been your Lord and Savior, CPG, signing out and fucking your mom.
Fine.
Wait, are we ending the video?
Go ahead. You don't have to. You can go off there.